Hey, it's Luke here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to actually find inner peace. I truly believe this is the one thing that all humans are looking for. The one thing that you seek is how to find inner peace, how to feel okay. So the reason why this feels so evasive from you, the reason why you can't find inner peace, is because your mind is so noisy. So your thinking mind has not evolved to keep you happy. Your thinking mind has evolved to keep you alive. So its job is to consistently think about problems all of the time, because that's why it's there. So if you don't know how to silence it, all that's going to happen throughout the entirety of your day is your mind will always think about problems all the time. And hopefully from hearing that, you can see why humans cannot find peace. So I truly believe the mind, your thinking mind, wants to make you peaceful. It wants to make you happy. It wants to make you feel okay. So it's constantly thinking, how can I do that? How can I make this person feel okay? So at first it starts to look for it through, career. It starts to look through money, through relationships, constantly searching for the thing that's going to make you feel okay. You may notice nothing outside of you ever seems to be able to do that. And the reason why is because the real reason why you cannot feel at peace is because of the mind. The mind can't solve this problem because it is the problem. The reason why you can't find peace is because your mind is so constantly noisy. You can't stop thinking. So the true essence of meditation, spirituality, mindfulness, and healing, in my view, is learning to quieten your thinking mind. And you do that very simply, firstly by realizing that you are not your mind. You are not your thoughts. In the same way you are not your lungs, the same way you are not your heart, you are not your mind. You have a mind. You are the observer of your mind. So when you can observe that your thoughts are not who I am, and you can realize that, that's the first step. And the second step is present moment awareness. As I say, your mind often looks to the future for peace and happiness. Okay, I'm not happy now, maybe it's in the future, so I'm just going to try and get to the future as quickly as I can. And when I'm there, then I'll be happy. The issue is you can't get to the future because the future doesn't exist. You will never arrive at the future. You will never get to the future because it's an illusion. Time is an illusion. There is only ever the present moment. Don't believe me? Have you ever experienced the future? Do you think if the future existed, wouldn't you have seen it by now? Wouldn't you have visited it by now? You'll never get there because when the future comes, it presents itself to you in the present moment. So you can't find happiness in some future moment because the future doesn't exist outside of your own mind, outside of your own thoughts. The future is a thought in your mind, always. So, when you learn to come into the present moment, you strip past and future, which are just memories and projections, they're thoughts in your mind, you strip them away and you come more deeply into the present. You observe what you're seeing. You internally decide that I'm not going to judge anything right now. I'm just going to allow everything to be as it is. No problem. Your mind then goes, I'm not needed right now. It moves backwards. You come into the foreground and you can rest with a silent mind. Does that make sense? Your mind is trying to make you okay, but it's the only reason why you're not okay in the very present moment. There may be things that your mind is thinking, yes, you might need more money, you might need whatever it may be, but in the very present moment, the only reason you're not okay now, in the very now that you are in, is because your mind is thinking about all of the so-called problems in your life. So the only way to find peace The only way to feel okay is by transcending the mind, which simply means to realize I am not my thoughts. You then wake up to who you truly are, which is the consciousness that allows thoughts to be. There are thoughts in your mind, and then there's a consciousness in which the thoughts are arising. You are the consciousness, not the thoughts. And that's why I say to people, when you feel trapped in your own mind, that's an illusion. You can never be trapped in your own mind, because you're never in the mind. The mind is in you. You can never be trapped in your thoughts, because your thoughts arise in you. You are the awareness in which thoughts appear. So being trapped in thought is an illusion. Thoughts arise in you. So all that is ever needed from you on the spiritual path is knowing the thoughts that I am hearing in my mind are not me. I lie beyond them. You're then able to reconnect with who you truly are. You can rest in being. To rest in being means to rest as you are. You stop trying to become, and you be. And that's peace. The peace of being. Your mind can't get you there. If your mind's trying to become peaceful, it cannot. It's an illusion of who you truly are. So remember that. There's no person here that needs to become enlightened. That's an illusion. You are the being that's already enlightened. You just have to remember that. You are not in thought, thoughts are in you. You are not in your body is in you. You are not in the universe is in you. You are the consciousness that allows everything to be. In the same way as when you are in a dream, technically, you are not in the dream. The dream is happening in your own mind. Just contemplate that for a moment. When you're in a nightmare, you feel trapped in that world. But you're not. You're in bed, warm and comfortable. So in the same way, you are never trapped in thought. Thoughts arise in you. That which is looking through your eyes is what you're looking for. The looking self that's looking through your eyes right now, interestingly enough, if you were to trace it down into its origin, is the same essence that's looking through my eyes. And that's why I make these videos, is to remind you of who you are. I would never tell you anything you do not already know. I'm reminding you. I'm not teaching you anything new. I'm reminding you of something you already know. You are the consciousness of the universe that lies beyond thoughts. So stay awake, stay conscious, be aware that you are aware. You don't need to think to know that you are. Just be and enjoy being. That's all that's needed. So if that's helpful, I have created an online program called How to Meditate. I go very deeply into how to meditate to show you the path to true inner peace. I give you teachings and then tools and a guided meditation as well. So get signed up to that and I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you in a video very soon. Take care.